Alrighty guys, welcome back to another one. We're going to shoot some 3.5 inch 12 gauge buckshot today. And the gun we're using is, like normal, the Mossberg 835 with the Kick 680 GT Goblin Thunder. Like always, we're at 42 yards, sitting in this chair out here. So, let's see how they do.
Alrighty guys, like he said, we've got here the 835. First one's up. So once fired, the Remington Premier Hull with a 209A primer. It is loaded with 39 grains of blue dot, the TPS wad, 4-pedal, 3/4 cut. It's got a 1/2 inch of felt in the bottom of it. 14 pellets of 32 cal, which is single lot buck, and ITX buffer. If you notice here, I'm standing in line with the chair just for old time's sake. I felt like standing up and shooting these big monsters today.
Your dog went behind that bush.
Alrighty, so I guess let's see what happens. Alrighty, well, hull looks great.
A little bit of flow back in the primer, but not much at all. That is due to the Mossberg having a large firing pinhole, but otherwise the brass looks great. This load right here, I was going after Winchester's 14 pellet double lot load in 3.5 inch at 1450 FPS. We'll have to do one of these again and run over the chrono, but from what I can see, it appears to be a pretty good pattern.
I've done counting them. You can pause right here on it and count them if you'd like. There's 12 of the 14 there. For a spread anyways, on the vertical side of things, we've got, it's looking like about a 22 and a half, 23 inch spread. And then on the good old horizon way, horizontal that is, we've got, I don't know, it looks like roughly 12, 13 inch. It's not a bad pattern at all, especially at 42 yards.
It's a really good pattern. The other two probably went off this way.
Yeah, that's my fault. But it opened up all kinds of room for this side.
Yeah, really good pattern. So my load is going to be a Shaddai Hull Winchester primer, 27 grains of long shot, the Precision Reloading TUPRW 1235 wad, 1/4 inch of felt, Mylar wrap, 20 pellets of 30 cal number 1, and mix number 47 buffer. Rest the gun off his shoulder and shoot it. Alright guys, I'm up now. Done ready to load. Once again, 42 yards. We love 3.5 inch, 10 and 12 gauge. Beautiful. Primer looks good. Brass looks good. See out pattern. Should be a nice solid load. Well guys, we have one flyer over here, but the rest of the pattern, it's great. Just gonna measure the core. We have 16 inches by 13. 16 by 13 with, well, I guess you'd call it 2 flyers, but
there's one down there on the right hand corner.
Right here, yeah, forgot about that one.
There's 3 flyers overall, but
all in all, it's really good. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I probably missed one of these right here. All 20s here. Great pattern.
Very scientific. You can do a nature segment.
Yeah.
I see that fly one.
It's rolling.
Alrighty guys, if you can remember back a few videos ago where I showed you the bulls in the pond up out of the pond there, that is what they turn into. Not really, that's a grass frog. He's a leopard grass frog, and he's not dead, he's just
docile.
Jerem was just holding him.
He's pretty.
He's a grass frog. If he'll hold still, we'll show you. Now guy, you really are making it look like you're dead.
He is.
Come on now. I can't let the people think I killed you. Oh man. Oh, there he goes. Here, I'll show you. He ain't dead.
Where'd he go? There he is. Yep, he's fine.
My turn. 40 grains of low gun, FS12, Mylar, 55 pellets of Hornady number 4 buck ITX buffer.
This is a 2 5/8 ounce load, guys. Spicy. Almost caught it. Focus. There we go. Primer looks normal. Brass looks normal. See how it patterned. Now that right there is an absolutely crazy pattern. I'm not going to bother counting them. That is such a good pattern. Number 4 buck. That was Hornady number 4 buck. Again, 2 5/8 ounce load. How was the recoil?
About as much as a 3 ounce load.
Really? That's nice.
Alrighty guys, it's back up to me again. This one here is I believe, are these once fired or what? The Kents?
Brand new.
Oh, it's a brand new primed, I guess it's Shadot Hall with a Kent head stamp. But it's loaded with 29 grains of long shot, an MG 42 wads, 16 pellets of double aught buck, ITX buffer. We're at 42 yards. We're still using the Mossberg 835. It's got a Kick GT 680 choke in it. Let's see what happens. After further discussion between me and Tally there, we remember that this thing patterns to the right, so let's hold to the left slightly more. Y'all ready? I hope so. I sent it. I don't wait on nobody. I asked if y'all was ready and then I sent it. I said I hope so because I don't wait on nobody.
I saw the wad smack the paper too, so that should be a really good pattern down there.
It's following that close.
Primer looks great. Brass looks great.
I look great.
I think we have ourselves a solid load right here.
Alrighty guys, we got all 16 and it measures out to be, let's see here, what'd you guess it was?
12 by 12.
Well, we've got yours right in that category and, oh my God. There you go, buddy, you guessed right. That's 16 really pellets of double aught.
Yep, 2 ounce load.
42 yards. The pattern and low was me.
Yeah.
I was more worried about left and right than up and down, I suppose. But oh well.
Really
that is ridiculous.
Pattern. Okay, guys, this one is top end 12 gauge. It's a 2 3/4 ounce load. We have 42 grains of little gun, the Flex Seal wad, a Mylar wrap, 21 pellets of 33 caliber double aught buck, and mixed number 47 buffer. Oops. Alrighty. Get my hair off the stock and beard. And it looks great. Well guys, we have a pretty decent pattern here. It's a little bit wider than the last double aught load that Josh fired, but you would expect that. This one is conventionally loaded, no shot cup at all. And we have all 21 pellets. Let's see, I'm gonna measure it first if I can. Okay, so horizontally it's 31 inches, and up and down we have...
Vertically.
Yeah, vertically we have, let's see, there's 20. I'm not gonna count these two up here. Anyway, it's 31 by something, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Pretty decent.
Sit. Ollie, sit. Sit down. Sit. Good boy. Now, after I shoot, you retrieve, okay? Can you do that? Can you hang around for a second? Let's see if he does, guys. Alrighty, we've got here 32 grains of blue dot, the LBC 50 wad, 1/8 inch fiber cushion, 24 pellets of 30 cal number 2 buck, mixed number 47 buffer for a total payload of 2 1/4 ounces. Let's see what happens. We're at 42 yards. That looked like a once fired Shadot Hall. We don't know. But let's see what happens. We know the doggos went the other way, so. Y'all ready?
I didn't have earplugs in, that was loud.
No recoil though.
Focus. There we go. Primer looks great. Brass looks great. And yes, that was a once fired hole.
I was right. What primer? I didn't mention.
Shadot
CX 1000.
CX 2000. Fuck! I missed it.
Haha. Alrighty guys, we'll start off here by measuring it out. Looks like we've got another, it's roughly 14 inches horizontally. So it's 14 by, even going up here to the flyer is 21, but going with the majority of them, it's 14 by 15. That was 24, and that's a lot to count and keep track of, so I got a paint marker here. We'll mark them out as we count them. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Did I miss one?
23 right here.
Oh, yep.
And then 24.
23. And
Other
then 24 is all the way over here.
So 2 flyers, but the rest of it, really good.
Should be able to see them really well.
Yeah, you can.
There's a lot of pellets.
24 pellets, 30 cal. Good load. I'm guessing the reason these 2 are flyers down here because it was a LBC 50 wad, which is a 3-inch wad. Half the pellets were outside the wad.
That also being said, with half the pellets being outside of the wad at 42 yards, that makes that right there even more amazing.
Yeah.
This is a new one for us. It's a Carlson's flush mount 727 for the 835. We've never had a flush mount choke in it before.
Nope.
Always run the extended like the kicks or I guess even the True Glow's extended.
Yep. That's not really the full choke for this gun. That's extra full. This has a 10 gauge bore, and full for it would be 740. This is 727, so it's technically extra full. This is the first time we have ever used a flush mount choke with this gun though.
Have to get the thing out of the box here in a second and tighten it the rest of the way, but a quarter, that works.
Nice and snug.
There you are, sir.
Alright, my turn again. 34 grains of blue dot, X12X gas seal, 3/8 inch fiber cushion wad, Mylar wrap, 12 pellets of 36 caliber triple aught buck, ITX buffer.
There you go.
Well,
I don't think you chambered it.
no, I chambered it.
Oh, well, try it again. Sometimes that gun does that. We don't know why.
Still record?
Yeah, go ahead. Almost got it. Primer looks great. Brass looks great. Crimp's a little melty, but that's fun. See how that patterned. Well, guys, that patterned pretty well. First time using that choke. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this is pretty funny. The 12th one hit the roll down here. All 12. We got, I guess you can consider that a flyer. That one up there is definitely a flyer. But right here, really good pattern. Triple aught. All right, guys, I'm up again. We have a once fired Remington Premier Haul, 3.5 inch, Winchester 209, 39 grains of little gun, X10X gas, X12X gas seal, 1/4 inch of felt, 14 pellets of 375 cal quad buck, and mix number 47 buffer. Slide it in the pipe. Safety is off. It's actually not that bad.
Gunfly smacks me in the forehead. That'd be funny.
The brass looks good, and the primer looks good. From what I can see, it patterned really well. All right, guys, we have a pretty good pattern here with 3 flyers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 right here. But the core of it is really good. Looks like it's about a 15 by 15 with, again, 3 flyers. Solid load. Quad buck is awesome.
Alrighty guys, we've got here a new prime Shadot haul. It's loaded with 35 grains of blue dot, the FS12 wad, Mylar wrap, 12 pellets of 36 cal triple aught buck, ITX buffer. And we're at roughly 42 yards here. See what happens. It's through a Carlson 727 choke. I hope it patterns well. These bigger pellets generally seem to. Yeah. Haul looks good. It don't even show Mossberg marks.
Really?
Really?
Blue dot usually doesn't, but yeah. Primer looks good. Brass looks good. Crimp is once again a little melty, but these Shadot holes are not that tough anyway.
So once again, that is another awesome pattern. Out of the 12, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this right here was almost a double, 11 and 12. There's 12 of them big old pellets right there. That's triple aught, 36 caliber in a 12 by 10, roughly,
yep.
rectangle.
Excusing that one flyer.
Excluding, you know, that one and that one.
Yeah.
2 flyers, so to speak. But overall, that is another really good pattern.
And I wouldn't even really call those flyers.
No.
Great pattern. Alrighty guys, here's the last 3.5 inch, and then Jaren's got one of his double aught loads he put together in 3 inch. But we have a once fired Remington Premier Hull, Winchester 209, 32 grains of long shot, Federal 12S3 clone from Claybuster, Mylar wrap, 14 pellets of 34 cal double aught plus, courtesy of Wade Rush, and ITX buffer. See how this goes. Looks great. Not even Mossberg marks. Well guys, we have one flyer over here, but that don't matter. What matters is right here. Again, a basketball size pattern. I'll have Josh measure it in 1 second, but let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there's the 14th. Really good.
We've got here a roughly 14 inch by 15, roughly, or 14 by 14 again.
Yeah.
Excluding the flyer.
I don't know what's up with these flyers today. It's probably where, again, some of these wads are not full 3.5 inch length. But yeah, really good. Let's see what Jaren's got.
Alright, here's one of my loads I've made, 3 inch. 28 grains of long shot, MG 42 wad, 14 pellets of double aught buck. No buffer. See my Maverick 88 with a mod choke.
Brass looks fine. Primer looks beautiful. That can go again. Cool.
So another basketball size pattern. We shot one off camera and it's consistent. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13 right here.
13, lost count. Where's the fourth one? 14th.
No idea. Count them again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I'd say all 14's here. You're just missing one.
Probably.
Really good pattern again. Nice job. Yeah, guys, all 14 are here. I numbered them for you. Beautiful pattern. Good job, Jaren. Well, guys, that was a very good video. Every single load was a good one. Just like normal with the 835. Seems like no matter what we put through it, it likes it. In this video, we tried to give you guys a wide variety of different kind of powders. I think we used long shot, blue dot, and little gun. A variety of different wads, and a variety of different primers and pellet sizes too. All in all, this was a fun video to make, guys. We were sitting around about a month ago now and got to talking about the 835 and realized we didn't have any chokes that were around full choke to extra full diameter. All we have is a mod and turkey chokes, 680 to 670. Nothing in the regular full to regular extra full range. So I corrected that. I got a 727 diameter, which is truly extra full, and it's flush mount. Very cool choke. Just a cheap Carlson's I got off Amazon. Seems to pattern pretty well. If you guys are looking for a 12 gauge and you don't plan on ever using slugs really, I highly recommend just getting an 835 if you want to pump. It has the 10 gauge bore. It patterns like a 10 gauge would. You can use the larger pellets, and the larger pellets pattern better out of the 835 than a standard bore 12 in our experience. It's just an all-around great shotgun. The 835 has all kinds of benefits. You got the 10 gauge bore like I mentioned. It's about 8 pounds, which is a little bit more than most 12 gauges. And that little bit of extra weight helps the recoil with 3.5 inch shells. More benefits is 3.5 inch chamber. You can shoot obviously 3.5 inch, 3 inch, 2 3/4. The gun won't really cycle 2.5 inch shells, at least not for us. But if you roll crimp the 2.5 inch shells, it'll run those just fine. But fold crimp, nah. It hangs up on the feed ramp. Not the feed ramp, the shell lifter. The hull usually falls forward a little bit and gets hung up. So yeah, won't run 2.5 inch fold crimps, but those aren't really that common anyway. And if you do want to shoot slugs, well, a round ball is your best option here, or a 525. Those slugs, the 525 and the round balls inside of, let's say, a claybuster wad, your normal target wads, those still expand to the bore, and they're actually decently accurate out of the 835, but a full bore like Foster slug or something, no, you're not really supposed to shoot those from the 835. They're not very accurate, but for deer hunting and turkey hunting and home defense, self-defense, the Mossberg 835 is about the perfect pump action shotgun. They do sell a tactical model, or at least they used to, which has an 18.5 inch barrel, collapsible stock, pistol grip, still has the 10 gauge bore, interchangeable chokes. Now that would be a great setup. But anyway, guys, that'll do it for us. Please like and subscribe. We always appreciate that. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below and we'll get back to you. And if you want to, go check out our Patreon. It's as low as $1 a month. You guys get early access to content. A link to that will be in the description below, along with a link to our Instagram and our Rumble accounts. But other than that, you guys take it easy, and we'll see you in the next one.